Welcome back. Today I have a very special guest with me, Pamela Pippin, who's the owner of the Pippin Resource Group, right? And you're here to talk today about a conference, right? So what is this conference?
I'm so excited to have the Relate, Innovate, and Impact Conference in Washington, North Carolina. A group of supporters and partners got together and we had this vision to bring professional development to Eastern North Carolina.
Why? Why is that?
Well, because a lot of the companies in our area have to send people to Raleigh, to Charlotte, and beyond to actually receive great professional development opportunities. We decided we would bring it here.
Oh my gosh, and how did you go about doing that?
It's been a work in progress, actually, a lot of work in progress. Because I am a speaker, I have a lot of access to a lot of authors and speakers, and so I just got into my address book, and between all of us collaborating, we found two that we really wanted to bring in, and we actually were able to secure two world-class speakers.
Who are these speakers? Leave us wondering.
Well, I know. Our first one is Carrie Oberbrunner. Dr. Carrie Oberbrunner is an author. He owns a publishing company, and he's published hundreds, if not thousands, of books from all over the world. Carrie also won last year TEDx Talks #1 most watched TEDx Talk of 2023.
Wow.
So this global speaker is going to be here in Washington, North Carolina. He's also going to speak 2-3 sessions at East Carolina, which is amazing.
Yeah, so before we get into what people are going to get out of this, let's talk about the Relate, Innovate, and Impact. What does that mean?
Well, it's basically 3 phases of work. So every company, every organization has 3 phases before what they create can impact the world. So the first thing is they get people together and they relate to each other. They learn about self-awareness, but they also learn the gifts and talents that people bring to them as well. They collaborate around the table, and then they're able to innovate, create something out of nothing. And once they do that, once they have perfected that idea, they can then send that out to the world and impact the world with it. We hope that we can teach them how to relate, innovate, and impact.
Pamela, these are wonderful resources that I think anybody would really benefit from. So what are people going to get from this?
They're going to get a lot of practical resources. My company and my partners, we pride ourselves in being able to give people practical resources that they can use from desk to dwelling, meaning that they can use it at home, they can also use it at work. And so not only will they be able to hear these great speakers, but they will have practical material guides that they can take home with resources that they can use from now until forever. Not only that, but we'll keep in touch with them and continue to resource them as time goes on.
Wonderful. So let's talk a little bit about when, where, how can people sign up for this?
Okay, easy. It's in Washington, North Carolina, the original Washington, and it's at the Civic Center on April the 16th. It starts at 8:30 in the morning and will end about 3:30. And we'll have food and all that good stuff there. They can register for that by getting in touch with me, and I can give you my number in order to do that.
Wonderful. And then real quick before we wrap, because it looks like all the time we have for it, I know you wanted to talk about some sponsors.
Yes, absolutely. We couldn't do this without all of our partners. First of all, Executive Personnel Group is our signature sponsor. They are one of the partners that help us bring this here, as well as the Washington Beaufort County Chamber of Commerce. Beaufort County ECU Beaufort, Flatlands Insurance, ECU Health, Town Insurance, the City of Washington, and Beaufort County, as well as my company, Pippin Resource Group.
Wonderful. Pamela, thank you so much. I hope people come out to this conference. I feel people will get a lot out of this. So that is all the time we have for right now, but stay tuned because we'll have more ENC at 3 right after the break.